Hi there, Geminis. Thanks so much for tuning in on Astrogirl. And we're looking at February 1st through February 7. And the balance of power this week centers on an intense conflict involving 4 planets on Saturday, February 6th. In one corner of the ring, the Moon and Venus are smashed into an uncomfortable conjunction with crisis-loving Pluto in Capricorn, a feminine sign that represents a passive position. And for you, that's going to be your 8th house of joint resources and investments. So this is where the passive position could be a little bit difficult because it's going to be involving money for you and money that you hold jointly. For example, if you and your partner own a home together and pay bills together and have a joint bank account together, sometimes these things tend to ruffle the feathers, and it's important that you can communicate and talk things through this week. Uranus, the planet of unexpected changes, is threatening this trio with a square from Aries, a masculine sign of active aggression. Now, Uranus rules Aquarius, a fellow air sign, and Aries is a fire sign that you are very compatible with, and that's your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. So you could also be arguing with a friend over money. Maybe they lent you money or you lent them money, and someone's asking for it to be repaid. Because Uranus is also the master of surprise, this conflict can be a game changer that comes about through a gut punch, something so unexpected. The Sun and Mars are in the neighborhood but are not able to offer much help because on Sunday, February 7, they're squared off against each other. Now, Mars is in Scorpio and the Sun is in Aquarius, so they're both fixed signs, and they're going to argue amongst themselves. They're not necessarily going to come and help the other planets work things out. This uber power mix could mean war, but it could also be a reflection of the offensive and defensive lineups facing each other on Sunday, February 7, which happens to be Super Bowl Sunday here in the United States. And so maybe you should think about it as a gridiron match where people have their helmets on and they're just, banging their heads together, and then they have a timeout and then they go back in. It's a little crazy, that game, I think, being that I love my Australian rules. However, it's just a time when things are getting sorted out because we are having a new moon on the 22nd in Aquarius, which is going to be very enlightening, and it's going to help everybody because Aquarius, like Libra, are one of the signs that is the great pacifier of the zodiac. And you can always count on someone born under the sign of Aquarius or Libra to give you some really good advice, which isn't tainted, which isn't personal, or which isn't, oh, you should do that because you did that. It's more just like, how do you feel about this? What do you think is the best move? Do you want to be friends with this person? Do you want this job that badly? Stuff like that makes you realize that they're not putting a personal spin on it. It's just a spin on it to make you see all the sides and make your decision from there. Have a wonderful week. Great speaking to you, Geminis, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.